guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Drive Away Dolls stars Margaret Qualley and Geraldine Viswanathan. Fresh start. In search of a fresh start, two women embark on an impromptu road trip to Tallahassee. However, things quickly go awry when they cross paths with criminals along the way. I was really looking forward to Drive Away Dolls. I got a sense of Dumb and Dumber vibes from the trailers. The trailers were actually very interesting. It looked fun and it looked funny. And well, it was none of that. It was not fun. It was not funny. And the jokes that I guess I found somewhat funny were in the trailers. And when you see them in full context, they actually don't really make any sense. And the story's a mess. For a simple fucking concept like Dumb and Dumber, this is a fucking mess of a story. Like, I don't understand what the fuck happened. Things just happen for the sake of things happening. Like, I haven't seen a movie where there's a lot of things going on where I just didn't care, and I wasn't like my brain was wandering all over the place. I'm like, what the I don't, what the fuck was this? Is you have these two women who are played by Margaret and Geraldine, who do actually a fantastic job in the film. I think that they were great in the movie. Like, I believe that they were I believe that Margaret was this weird girl who just wants to have fun, and she's kind of somewhat this weird person that you kind of don't want to be around, but you do want to be around because she can have fun. And actually you have Geraldine, who is this shy type of person who doesn't really like to go to parties and doesn't like to be involved with much. From a very high positive standpoint for this film, the biggest positive I can give this film is that I can see the talent behind everything. I can see the talent behind the acting. I can see the talent behind the directing and some art styles, I guess, but they don't work in this movie, at least when it comes to the art styles. There's some of these transitions where it's very weird, it seems like you're on drugs or something, and it's like a transition into another scene, and it's like, is that just there to pad the runtime? Because this movie is an hour and 24 minutes. It felt like every time they cut back to that fucking transition, and it's something different and I guess new every time that transition pops up, but it takes 2 minutes every fucking time to have the movie move along, and it happens at least 8 times throughout the film. So 8 times 2 minutes, that's 16 minutes of the film. That's not fucking good. It just tells me that you really were trying to pad out the runtime, and you didn't really have a story here, and you could not literally parody Dumb and Dumber. That this is what this was basically parodying too. And that's what made it interesting to me, is that they accidentally came across this secret case. They don't know what's in it, and so now you have these guys chasing them. And it's like, okay, what's in this chase? That must be something really important. And actually, when you find out what's in it, it's like, really? This is what you're going down. This is the. I'm telling you, it was played for a fucking joke, and the case, and it makes the film feel pointless, and not point. And you can have something where it's like, oh, okay, you have you can have this plot where it's like, okay, we got to protect this, and next by the end, it's like, that's funny, that's all it really was. You can have that in a film, but they made it sound like it's the most important thing in the fucking this can ruin, or we literally when they open it for the first time, oh, we got to go to the cops. And when we as the audience see it towards the end of the film, when we find out what it is, it's like, what are you talking about? What was the reason? What do you think that the cops would have done if you went to the cops? Like they say things that make no sense. There's a lot of stuff that is said in this film that makes no sense. There's jokes in this film that makes no sense, and it's out of context. Half the jokes is like, ha, get it, we're lesbians, ha ha. Like there's literally a fucking joke in the film where they're going to a hotel and Margaret makes it, and she pulls out this card and for like to pay for a room. It's like, do you guys take rainbow cards? And it's like, are you guys lesbian and trans and LGBTQ free safety? I'm like, you live in America, and with certain people not really agreeing with what things, it doesn't mean. And it seems like it just wants to make jokes for the sake of jokes without the actual setup to the joke to make it funny. We just moves on without any context. Like for 1 second, like, okay, we're at this diner place and we're stopping to get some food or some pizza or whatever, and all of a sudden now we're at this fucking soccer team's basement and kissing other girls, and next it moves on, and next we're at another hotel, and next we cut back to the criminals that are looking for the suitcase, which are the most dumb and pathetic criminals in any fucking film I've seen. They are not funny. They are not intimidating. I'm going to give Drive Away Doll a D-. Again, production is, like, there is definitely talent on this film, besides on the writing side. So, yep. Anyway, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.